wheeling one last week was hilarious and terrifying.
We are on.
Oh. Yeah.
Muted, but we're on.
Yeah. I will mute.
That means I have limited time. Uh-oh. Hurry.
We're going through the qualifying now. This one.
That's true.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Impact Racing League race number 9 in Chicagoland. I'm Mark, got Grant in the booth with me, and Devin Johnson, the number 31. Right, Devin?
I don't think he was ready to unmute there.
I am here, yes. I was not ready yet.
What was your number?
31, yes.
31. Okay, so we've got Devin Johnson. He is Impact Racing's number 31. Have him as a guest commentator, so if anybody has any questions, you can ask Devin. All right, so we are in our qualifying. Hey, Grant, now we're in Chicagoland, 135 laps. We got any details for tonight's race, buddy?
Yes, we do. According to the stat page I have here, we're looking at about 33 or so laps on a tank. They do have one fast repair, 5 extra sets of tires as well.
Well, Chicagoland, they're probably going to need them.
Yeah, it is an interesting track, but it can be a lot of fun. I believe Chicagoland's actually one of the tracks where you could have multiple lanes being used at once.
Yes, it is.
So it's not that bad, but it does make it difficult in regards to tire wear. During my little practice to make sure I got all my fuel data correct, I was having trouble with the car being loose on entry and on exit.
All right. So, hey, before we get started with anything, I would like to get our national anthem out. So if everybody could please stand up if you can, hands over your heart.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home
All right. Always love hearing that. You guys still with me?
Yeah.
All right. So, Grant, thank you for going over those stats with us tonight. Now, did you get our practice laps in?
Yes, I did get a few practice laps in.
What do you think your fuel comes out to be?
I got 33 laps,
Okay.
And I honestly felt like I might have been saving a little bit, like not pushing the tires too hard on my practice laps. But otherwise, I think the lowest amount they could do is like 30, but it's really going to be dependent on those tires.
All right. And Devin, do you have an experience with Chicagoland?
I personally have not ran here at Chicagoland. I've asked a couple of the drivers kind of what their expectations are of it, and it's going to be a high tire wear and a lot of left turns, as there is no straight backstretch or front stretch.
Yeah, but you know what you want to do know a fun thing about Chicagoland?
What's that?
Did you know in Chicagoland, in the entire of the property, you can fit 42 of the Chicago Bulls stadiums in here? I am full of useless information, just so you know.
I didn't even know
Is
that
that
one.
your way? Is that your way of saying it's a 1.5 mile track?
Well, no, just the entirety of the whole thing. All right, so we have our formation lap gearing up, and I want to go ahead tonight, and I want to announce a special sponsor for Impact Racing. Thanks to Wiley Raceway, NASCAR Diecast. Just want to give them a little shout out, make a special graphic just for those guys. Yeah, we do have some new guys up here. All right. Want to get into the We are green flag tonight, guys. So I hope everyone is going to have a good night with us here in Chicagoland. Looks like McCarty is still out front with Tilly trailing behind him by about 0.2 of a second. And you got Quigley right behind him. You got Caroline right behind the leader, and it looks like they're both trying to go ahead and take that top position. A couple guys I've never heard of in the league yet is Alex Tilly and Fletcher Quigley. There are a couple more. These guys get well, these guys get special mention because they're literally right there at the front. Yeah. You got Fletcher Quigley who took over that second position from Alex. And it looks like he is gunning for that top spot.
Got a small battle also just behind him between Alexander Palmer and Patrick Fernandez.
Oh yeah.
And just like I was saying, you're seeing it multiple lanes being used. We'll see how they all sort out their tires after this.
I would believe smoking and possibly melting in a pile.
Yeah, especially Alexander Palma, who is loose out of turn 2 and is going to lose his position of Patrick Hernandez.
That was a good pass. He literally passed, got in front of him, and then passed well of Alex Tilley. Now, Alex Tilley is falling back a little bit.
Yeah, he got loose out of turn 4 as second place. Fletcher was in the wall.
Uh-oh.
He's able to collect it, but he lost his spot to Travis Stroney.
Yeah, I know these guys might have practiced with me, but they haven't raced with him yet. So it's a whole new ball game there.
Yep. Learning how the aerodynamics are in the draft. I am surprised to see, but also not surprised to see no one going down to that apron. The apron's legal here. There is no double yellow line rule here.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for that.
It is quite loose down there. I could see them do that for the final lap, for the qualifying lap, but long run pace, I bet it gets just looser and looser down there.
Check out the if it'll let me see it. I wish I could make out what's going on behind the parties tonight. Looks like Traxxas. Traxxas number 18.
Yeah.
Then you got the Caterpillar of Travis Stroney and that number 14. Fletcher Quigley out there in the Chevy. So hard to see in the camera view.
Fairfield Auto Group.
Yeah,
Bring that as well.
you're not as old as I am. You got Patrick Hernandez in the old Ray Brig number 4 Supra. Rowdy Energy with Alex Tilley in the number 25. Alexander Palma, if he's driving anything other than the Skull, not Alexander Palma. I don't want to mispronounce this. David Kologi. In the Totinos and
able to ask for the pronunciation beforehand, so we do apologize for saying your name wrong.
if not, we'll just call you Dave. Hey, Dave.
Have you ever had
No.
I wish I could have. But then again, I'm also eating a little mild sauce I talk about.
No, that's the hottest I can handle.
Ryan Robertson's in a leaf floater.
He's related to those Duck Dynasty runners. All right, we got Josh Privet in the Lowe's number 9.
Abram Moon is also in a Fairfield Auto Group livery.
I like that one better because I can read it. Now look at Eric Wolf's Monster Machine this week. He is steady changing up that design, but it is always Monster as far as I've seen.
That is actually not just any ordinary monster. Maureen Hoonigan. I believe this might be a special movie towards 10 o'clock.
That's nice. It's actually really nice.
Sure does look like it.
You got Dominic Tennessee, number 39. Oh man, I'm actually loving that Chris Campbell design because it looks like the old fighter plane. Welcome back, Joe. Hope he's having a good night. And Stanley Thomas. Is that another? We have two talkies out there. All right. Please went more my speed and had a Funyun star. But we still got Levi McCarty out in front, followed very closely by Travis Maroney, with Quigley still in third place, Patrick Hernandez in fourth. Alex Tilley, he's actually staying there in fifth. Oh, and we have our first.
Oh, there's a spin in the back.
Our caution flags tonight are brought to us by the Ocala Design Group. So, Grant, if you can check that out, we'll get side by side and look at that.
Sure thing. See if he's following along with Chris Campbell for this. Coming out of fourth.
Ooh, that wasn't a, yeah.
What happened with Joe Carter's there?
He got rear-ended, and then sideswiped, and then front-ended, and yeah, it just kept on and on.
Yeah, it looks like Joe Carter's car just came to a stop.
I'd like to bring him up and find out. Are under our first caution. Devin, did you see anything?
I did not. From my point of view, I did not see nothing as right now.
You're watching my screen, aren't you?
Yep. I'm also multiple louder than that. So.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, with that. But at least
So let me go see if I can find Joe Carter really quick.
All right.
I was waiting to see if he was going to come into pit. He has not.
Hey, Joe, this is Mark Grant and your boy Devin in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, what happened, sir? It looked like your car just slowed down a lot.
It looks like my TV authorized when I Google login came right on my screen. It took me out of my game. So,
Oh no!
Oh, God. Okay. Well, we're sorry. Glad you're still on the board and you're actually moved up on quite a bit.
yeah, just I don't know. Tough. So, I'm trying to figure it out now because I don't know if it's going to pop up again. So we'll find out.
All right. Well, good luck, buddy. We just wanted to make sure everything was good. That looked a little off, so wanted to check in with you.
All right, I appreciate it.
So, Grant, what is your favorite snack food during the race?
Ooh, this is really going to throw me out because I'm going to be doing it a lot this weekend. It really depends. I've gone with Doritos. I've gone with Jacqueline's beef jerky.
Yeah, you go for the salty snack. Got it.
A little bit.
Devin, what about
I
you?
do have a lot of I do have a lot of Pringles in my house right now. But that one's a little bit harder to eat when doing racing.
Devin, you with us?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. What about you? Do you snack while you race?
If I do, it's gonna be something probably pretty easy, like nuts and some bowls. For the most part, it's just water and Coke.
Oh, okay. There you go. You would say that because you run a Coca-Cola team,
Yes.
like only drink the best.
Gotta have 2 days of one water.
Yeah.
That's how I do
I
it.
usually just go with on sale.
I go with Mountain Dew and Powerade.
All pretty clean.
And I figured we were under
What's happening
caution.
in the back.
Oh, yeah, it looks like some people are stopping and like right on track.
Yeah, I'm overhearing on the race comms that Dominic's dealing with some issues as well. His car just came to a stop all of a sudden, like unannounced. Trying to get up to speed right now and catch back into the field.
I wonder if Dom and Joe are messing with each other in Google.
It looks like everyone has come down pit road that time. So if everyone has come in, if you actually came down a second time, you'll probably top off on fuel.
Right, or paint car light off, go back, bring it back. Right now we've got Roni in the lead. Kevin Hernandez right behind him. David Pelosi right behind him in third. We got Ryan Robertson in fourth.
He collected the 91 of David.
We'll let those side by side and check that out. All right, I just saw a couple comments talking about turn our voice volume up and our engine volume down. How about that?
Let me go check.
And that is from our sister station at Noma TV. All right, Grant, you there?
Yep, and I'm ready.
Let's go.
With Patrick Hernandez here, it just looks like he's getting loose with the 25 of Alex Tilley, and just it snaps on him heading up into the wall, and it just slows him down so much that the 91 of David Quigley had nowhere to go. Alexander Palma just splitting the middle.
That was a good save,
avoiding
though.
both of them.
Yeah, that was a good save right there.
Yeah. But a lot of heavy damage to the 4 on that rear end.
Yeah, and it looks like he utilized his fast repair because he is already back out on track. All right, well, we are under our second caution of the evening. Now, we're in lap 34 of 135, so we may just utilize this as our stage break. And if that is the case,
I can confirm that, actually.
Ryan
Over
Robertson
hearing on the comms.
All right, well, Ryan Robertson was our stage winner on that one. So again, I'm going to bring out our little Wiley Racing. Well, that's the thing. My mic is all the way up, and I'm turned down the engine volume.
It seems like the YouTube broadcast is heavily delayed.
Yes, it is. Very heavily delayed. Holy crap.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like somebody might be looking for a new internet provider.
Now, it could just be the track is causing some problems for you, because I do know a few of the tracks are more intensive on GPU and CPU,
Yeah, and
and I
Chicagoland was
believe
that way last
Chicagoland
week.
is one of them.
Yeah, it was that way last week for me too.
Hmm. Well, the pace car lights are out.
All right, so we have got our stage winner for the first stage of Ryan Robertson. Let me write that down.
As we are now back green.
Now let's
Looks like Stanley Thomas did not. No, I apologize. No, it is. Stanley Thomas did not get a good restart there. And is losing spots very quickly. Got a bunch of cars right here battling for, I believe, third place.
Yep, you got Levi McCarty, then you have Fletcher Quigley and Alexander Palma side by side. Now Quigley,
The 51 was so loose out of turn 2 there. Eric Wolf had the save of a century there. Because he saved it into a 3-wide scenario and didn't hit anyone. Everyone getting loose everywhere.
yeah, Chicagoland is the place for it.
Yep. Just watched the 5 of Abram Moon get loose last lap in turn 2, hitting the apron. Still got Ryan Robertson in the lead. But battling with Levi McCarty and Fletcher.
Well, Levi McCarty, he was leading the race in the beginning. He actually started in that first position. So he said, okay, guys, thank you. I'm going to take my spot back.
Yep. Fletcher followed suit, following him there. Having Ryan Robertson fall back to third, and he's got 2 cars behind him with Travis Stroney and Alex Tilley catching them. Travis Stroney's actually been pushing hard to get back up through the field. Putting his Caterpillar Toyota into third place.
Now, Devin, are you with us? Got a question for you on the driver. Hey,
Go ahead.
who would be one of our most, to watch guys?
We
Who
have a
is
spin.
Uh-oh.
Sorry to interrupt there, but we have a spin down into the grass.
Josh Privet?
Josh Privet has spun around, caught it, and is now back on track. No yellow.
I was going to ask Devin, who would be more of your tenacious drivers?
Well, I think you can't rule out Josh Privet, even though he just spun. He did win last week, which is his first win of the year. But really, some of these new guys are really good. From my word, from Eric. But also then that's Patrick and Levi. Those are the guys that are every single week are always up front and competing for a win.
Oh, yeah, Patrick he never gives up. I just wanted to get your outlook on it because, like I said, you are our resident Impact Racing driver.
Yes, every time I'm probably middle of the pack or even lower in the pack, if I get any chance to be behind Patrick or Levi, I'm going to do that and watch their line. So I will always pick them to have a chance to win.
Now, this is more of a personal question. You usually had a fan club watching us, and I don't think they've watched in a couple weeks. What happened?
I haven't sent them the link lately, so I think they forgot.
Oh.
But those are typically my buddies, my wife, and my wife's mom as well.
Well, look, Devin, you got to do this, man, because I love chatting with those people. Like, they're fun as heck. So.
Richard is great. I believe he goes under Ballistic Rainbow. I think he's probably the most chatty one of the group.
Wait, Ballistic Rainbow? Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I figured that would be the wife.
No. The wife prefers to go in and out and come probably late after race to see if I'm even remotely close to see if she wants to continue watching.
Oh, okay. No, that is more pragmatic. That's more like a wife.
Yep.
Well, we're 46 laps in, and we have 4 viewers out on the stream. Thank you guys for showing up.
You're still on the side-by-side, actually.
Yes, I know.
Want to add the ticker at the top?
No. Okay. Let me see if I can do that, if it'll work. It's not showing up. I wonder why. We're just going to go back to full screen. There you go.
We do have a few takers to pit road right now. Being
like
the 66 and the 25, Ryan Robertson and Alex Tilley.
Which is leaving Levi McCarty in the first position to lead some laps.
Followed closely by Fletcher.
Now, what's funny is I didn't think with the 2 stage breaks, I didn't think we'd have any green flag pits until afterward.
They may be doing some strategy with the tires. Because actually, I see Christopher Campbell and Alexander Palma coming in within the next lap or two.
And possibly Stanley Thomas as well, because I'm seeing Stanley Thomas and Christopher Campbell. They haven't pitted Chris Campbell. They haven't pitted for 30 plus laps at this point.
Yeah. Now the yellows have helped them out to stretch their fuel mileage.
Really, Devin? Really?
I figured I'd start the fan club again.
So Devin Johnson in the chat said, "Let's go 31," and Devin Johnson on number 31 is here in the booth with us. Oh, that was funny. That was a good one. I like that. So, anybody in the chat, since we do have 5 viewers out there with us in the stream, I was asking the snack question earlier. Is there any preferred snacks you guys like while watching us race? I say us like I actually race.
You can. Just gotta do it one day.
Now I'm gonna get the. I got my steering wheel set up out of the Cracker Jack box. So here we are, 53 laps in out of 135 in the Windy City. Now it actually looks like Levi McCarty's got a decent little lead. Quigley looks like 2/10 behind him, so he is coming up on his rear bumper. Travis Stroney is a little bit farther back in third. Patrick Hernandez is in fourth. Now Patrick is about 2.5 seconds back from Travis. So he has got a little bit of catching up to do. But then again, he might be waiting back a little bit. Because like I said, you know, Patrick can definitely rock it up there when he wants to.
We have a yellow now because of a car stopped on track.
Looks like it says Stanley Thomas. So let's go back and see if that was.
Stanley Thomas here just seems to, he looks like he was going to come down pit road and just completely locked it up. And then started reversing on track, which brought the yellow out.
Dang. Okay. So yeah, I don't have any experience with Chicagoland, but I mean, I would rather go another lap than put it in reverse.
He might have been so close on fuel that he may not have had another lap.
Yeah, good point. Still kind of upset. I cannot see my ticker when we're in side by side.
Interesting.
Kind of annoying. But our yellow flags are brought to us tonight by the Ocala Design Group. Want to say thank you. They are a proud sponsor of Impact Racing.
Looks like everyone has come into pit road except Dominic Privet.
Well, and they will be taking another stage break in about 13 laps. So, you know, is it worth it is the question.
It is an interesting call, but we'd have to wait and see what happens with the tire wear. On fuel, I believe Dominic Privet can make it, but how are his tires going to be being 20 laps older?
Yeah, that's definitely a good question. Now, do you or Devin have any experience with that? Like, what are the odds of you doing as well as, lap newer tires?
I have the experience, and I believe Dominic Privet's going to drop down the order, unfortunately. Unless he has somehow saved enough of his tires that he can stay up with the pack, but the only way I see him staying with the pack is if there's more yellows.
Yeah, we're not going to have, well, unless there's an incident, we shouldn't have another yellow until that 70 stage break.
Correct. With the pace car lights being out, currently the only cars a lap down are going to be Joe Tardiff and Stanley Thomas.
That kind of makes me mad. I was hoping Joe Tardiff wouldn't be that back.
Well, I believe he had to pit at one point, so...
He did. With that incident earlier, he actually went to pit.
Pace car is off. Waiting on Dominic Privet to see how he restarts here. Looks like a lot of wheel spin from him.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. It's like he's a kindergartner drawing with the coloring pencil.
Did see that he was partially on the apron, so his car was not exactly stable on the track.
Yeah, it looks like that 18 of
He's
Levi
already
McCarty.
dropping.
Yeah, and Quigley. Yeah, I was about to say that same thing. You know
He's
what,
already
Matt?
dropped back to fourth, side by side with Eric Wolf.
He is down on that apron again.
Now it is still early, so learning a little bit of what tires are going to be like later down in the race can help out right now. Also, with him not taking tires this time, he is saving a set for later.
Well, and that might be the strategy in itself right there. He might not be worried about a stage win, but if he saves those tires for later when everybody else is, running on old tires, he can get a new set and, kind of overtake,
And Dominic Privet already back to the last car on the lead lap, getting passed by Joe Tardiff, not for position. But, again, he is probably saving a set of tires for later in the race. With about 8 laps to go before the end of the second stage.
Yeah, he's actually fell back quite a bit to 13th at the moment.
It's getting passed by the 6 of Stanley Thomas, who did come down pit road.
That means we do have Levi McCarty and Travis Stroney battling it out for your first position. Ooh, wondering if I'm seeing that correctly. Hopefully not. It looked like Travis Stroney blinked for a second.
He has been blinking every now and then.
But not
as
habitual.
Fletcher's on his outside. But Travis Stroney going for that lead, it looks like, again. as we have a car off track in the grass.
Who is it? Who is it?
Trying to find out.
Alexander Palma actually is what it gave me. Oh, yeah, he hit that outside wall, and it looks like he took a beeline to the grass.
Now it's going to be a difficult race for him.
Yeah, and he's going to have to pay them back for the yard work. Okay, I just need to change him from dad jokes to bad jokes, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, luckily it did not bring out a caution flag, so we've got Levi McCarty in that first, with Travis Sconey really close behind him and Fletcher Quigley. Oh no, Eric Wolf is taking that third spot right now, away from Quigley, and he is gunning to the front.
I think Fletcher got loose on the exit there of turn 2. Because he was right there behind the front 2.
We do have 6 viewers out there with us on the stream. Thank you guys for showing up. And if anyone else on the stream besides Devin wants to let us know who they are rooting for the winner,
Levi and Travis are still fighting hard for the lead here.
yeah, and it looked like Eric actually fell behind Fletcher again. But Fletcher Quigley and Eric Wolf are over a second back from Levi McCarty and Travis Stroney. But we are on lap 69, so it looks like whoever is going to take this is going to be our stage winner. So it is a good chance that it could be either Stroney or Levi.
Into turn 3 and 4. Looks like Levi is going to take it.
Maybe.
But Travis
yep.
going down to the apron.
So yeah, we are under
Trying
our
for a last minute pass.
We are under our 4th caution of the evening, 2nd stage break of the night. Levi McCarty being the winner of our 2nd stage. Devin, are you still with us?
You may have stepped away for a moment.
That's all right. So who should we bring up, Grant? You want to bring up Levi? I think he would be. He is our stage winner. Yeah.
But let's wait until after the pit stop so he can be fully focused on that.
Never.
You guys hear me now or no?
Yes. Now I got a question. So Levi was our 2nd stage winner. Do you know Levi?
Personally, but I do think that was a really good battle watching at the end. It was really smart by Levi going into 3 and 4 there to block the bottom line and almost arrow block Stroney from having any kind of run.
Yeah, he actually did a good job on that. We were watching that battle intensely. All right, so it looks like Levi and Travis and quite a bit of the rest of the field are taken to the pit.
This does put Stanley Thomas back on the lead lap.
And hopefully Joe Tardif as well.
Have to wait and see on that. He's still indicating being a lap down.
Nope, now he's not.
But I was going to... Well, he still has the chance to come down pit road being a lapped car. He may still come down to get 4 fresh tires and fuel, but it would mean he does not get the waiver route.
Oh, yeah. All right, so should we bring Levi up?
We should.
Hey, Levi, this is Mark Grant, and in the booth, you got a copy?
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, nothing much. I wanted to congratulate you. You got your second stage winner this evening.
Thank you, appreciate it.
What is your strategy out there, man? I saw you guys doing a good little battle with you and Travis for that first spot right there before the stage.
I just want to go fast, man. That's the name of the game tonight.
Pulling out your own Ricky Bobby.
Absolutely.
Everybody should pull out their inner Ricky Bobby. All right.
Yeah, I would be honestly concerned if you didn't.
Well, we just wanted to bring you up, man. Check out your strategy, and just kind of congratulate you and talk to you a little bit. We've got a little chance here during the caution to stage break. So.
Heck yeah, it's been fun so far. I got Fletcher's been running hard with us here. Travis has been fast. Some other guys have been up here running fast. It's a couple different lines you can run, so it's been fun so far.
So how you feeling?
What lines people are picking.
So how you feeling about the new guys? They're doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, not bad. This has been a fun race so far. Everybody's been running hard and it's been clean. So thumbs up from me.
Heck yeah, man. Well, good. We're glad to hear from you. Grant, you got any questions?
No.
Oh, come on, Grant. You got a question. You got something.
Are you going to run a different livery now that you've brought out your inner Ricky Bobby?
You know what? I might need to do the Cougar scheme. Now that you talk about it, might have to happen.
Oh,
Wonder Bread, maybe? Who
no,
knows?
then that means you know what it is. If you do that, then I got to get on the field with the Frenchman.
Oh, why would you do me like that, man? Come on. I love it.
Well, you're about to go back racing, so we'll let you enjoy the rest of the race.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know why it took me a minute to find his team there for a moment.
Oh, that's all right. I don't even know what team he was in.
He's in Fairfield Motorsports with Abram Newman and Fletcher Quigley.
Oh, gotcha. I don't pay attention to these things, Grant. I pay attention to who is in first and if they're making a left or a right turn. That's all I got. But we do want to give another thank you out there to the wonderful spot. We got the special sponsor, Team Coyote Racing, we've also got Exotic Local Marketing and the Ocala Design. Well, hey, we are back. All right, well, we are back green flag racing. Levi McCarty out there still in that first position. Looks like Fletcher Quigley went ahead and took into that second spot. We had Stroney in third, Eric Wolf in fourth, Patrick Hernandez wrapping up our top five, Abram Moon in sixth, David Kologi in seventh, Josh Privet in eighth, Grant.
Dominic Privet's in ninth, being passed by Alex Tilley for that battle for ninth. Christopher Campbell's in 11th. Alexander Palma's in 12th. As the leaders in the wall, Stanley Thomas is in 13th. Joe Tardis in 14th. And Ryan Robertson is in the pits.
And we have our fifth caution of the evening.
Seems to be Abram Moon. Find out what happened to him in a moment here.
And let me know if you'd like to go side by side, and we will definitely do that.
I am ready for it.
All right.
It actually looks like following Abram Moon here, he started getting loose out of turn 2, possibly because of fresher tires or just Chicagoland in general. Collides with the 91 of David Hitt, and they're all trying to save it at this point. Abram Moon still dealing with how unsettled his car was and just couldn't keep it under control. Almost collecting others. Holy cow! Look
That
how
was a
close that
close
was.
one. Now, Devin, are you back with us? Maybe. Oh, there he is. So, for you and Grant, you guys are the racers. How nerve-wracking is it when you see that happen? Whether it be right in front of you, beside you.
All you're really hoping is don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me.
Yeah, for me personally, anytime I see smoke, I'm off the gas. It may lose me a couple spots if they end up gathering it, but having a race car that is ready to win at the end is all that matters to me.
Amen. See, now that is a good. That's the perfect response. But no, we saw that happen. It made me think of it. Like when you guys are out on the track and you see that happen, like what would be running? I can just think if I'm on the highway, if I see something like that, holy crap.
You run with these guys enough that you kind of know who's around and who's kind of more of a threat than who's not.
Again, that's why I have you guys backing me up. You guys know how to race. I know how to talk.
Yeah.
Okay, I know how to talk sometimes. I heard Devin laugh a little bit.
I know how to talk too much.
Oh, I'm the same way, buddy. Same way. That is why we can do this, Grant.
Yep. Now, if Joe Cardiff, I believe, is now back on the lead lap.
Yeah, it looks like he just did it on that last one. Now, he's actually catching up pretty good. I think he was the first car lap down. Maybe he got the lucky dog, very possibly.
Yeah, I believe so.
Because he is already back up to 12.
Out some news, though.
What's up?
It looks to me that the 66 of Ryan Robertson has taken his car behind the wall.
Ooh, I wonder if we should bring him up and see what happened.
It appears that he has already left his Discord call with his teammate.
All right. Well, I apologize. Ryan, hate to see you go. But we do have...
Cardiff has joined us in the booth.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, Joe, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I was just going to jump in and, I let all of my fans know my screen is now fixed, so I should not disappear into space anymore.
Oh, thank God, man.
Yeah,
Now you're back
and
on
you
the lead
just
lap,
got the
too.
lead. Yeah, you got back on the lead lap.
Yeah, I needed it. Oh, almost hit the 5 car. But I just want to let you know the screen's fixed. It should be a good finish here.
Sweet. Well, we look forward to seeing you up, man. Talking to you in the end, too.
Yeah, no problem. If you want to catch me on a caution or something, you can get with me. That's fine.
There you go, Grant. Write that down.
All right, I'll talk to you guys in a couple minutes.
All right, buddy. Don't worry, Devin. You haven't been replaced, buddy.
I do know that him and Josh Privet are both out of passenger pairs as well.
Ooh. That's going to make it interesting.
We are back to Ringside Racing. Fletcher in the lead this time.
Followed not far behind by Travis Stroney. Patrick Hernandez coming back up, but just got passed by Eric Wolf in the number 3. Looks like those two are battling it out. I'm going to go there right quick.
Alex Stilley is in 5th, followed by Dominic Privet. Got Alexander Palma and Levi McCarty coming back through the field. Got Christian Campbell in 9th, John Privet in 10th. Brandon Thomas in 11th, David Grossman is in 12th. Avery Moon in 13th, and Joe Cardiff rounding out the rest of the field in 14th.
Definitely a good send-off on that restart by Fletcher Quigley.
Yeah, he did do a good job there.
You know, you can tell that these guys, you know, aren't new to iRacing because they are definitely out there on the track and they are killing it.
Yes, they are. And they're not slow either. We're seeing lap times in the 31s, almost in the high 30s.
Wait, Devin, are you still with us? Hey, Grant, you guys want to take this for just a minute, and I will be right back.
Sure thing.
I got it on side by side, so everybody is seeing your screen. And I'm going to stay up on Fletcher and Travis in the front, and I'm on chopper cam.
Okay. Right now, I'm looking at this three-way battle here for 4th place between Eric Wolf, Alex Stilley, and Levi McCarty. They're all battling hard, trying to get their position. There's Levi going down to the inside of Alex Stilley. Wasn't able to get the pass done that time, but to see if we can get momentum up to try again as they both go down to the inside. Alex Stilley getting loose out of turn 4, having Levi go to his inside using the apron. Able to get the move done through turns 1 and 2. His next target being Eric Wolf. But he shouldn't put his guard down yet. Alex Stilley's still right there behind him, trying to stay up there. Levi actually touched the apron on turn 3 and 4 and actually getting loose. Now making it a 3-car battle for P5 in between Levi McCarty, Alex Stilley, and Dominic Privet. As Eric Wolf and Patrick Hernandez are battling for P3. Them battling so hard, they're using up their tires, but let's see who can save their tires the best. Since there's no more stages, it's just straight to the end, trying to make sure they make it to the end. As we actually have a battle for the lead. Travis Stroney and Fletcher Quigley, with Travis being on his inside, trying to make the move be done, but Fletcher is staying strong on that outside lane. Still battling hard out of turn 2. Still side by side. I'd say Fletcher's doing a good job trying to keep the lead here. But it looks like Travis is going to clear him out of turn 4 that time, giving him a proper lead. Currently it's now Travis Stroney in first, blinking still. Fletcher right behind him in second. Patrick Hernandez in third. Levi McCarty battling Eric Wolf for P4. Eric Wolf there, P5. As well as Alex Kelly in sixth. As Eric is loose out of turn 4, but saves it. It's an incredible save by Eric Wolf that time. Dominic Krivic going down his inside. And the momentum that Eric lost. Eric in the wall. Looks like Dominic got to tight out of the corner as well. Now Eric Wolf falling back to P7. Having Josh Privet right behind him, will probably pass him on the outside here. If Eric can't get back into a momentum. David Quigley is still in 9th place. Doing well so far. Abram Moon is in 10th. Doing a good job recovering from that last spin that he had. Stanley Thomas in 11th. Christopher Campbell in 12th. Joe Torres moved up to 13th. Alexander Palmer still in 14th. Travis Troni's actually pulled out a 3/10 lead on Fletcher. Doing a good job showing off his abilities. Right now, I'm showing that Levi McCarty is being the fastest car out on track right now. He has caught up to Patrick Hernandez. See how he'll try to get around him. With Levi pushing so hard, I wouldn't be surprised to see if his tires fall off first. Is there anything you're seeing over there, Kevin?
We're seeing in particular for racing events as of right now, but going back to that Eric Wolf getting into the wall, it did kind of seem like Dom, I believe it was Dom, kind of ran him a little bit high and got him up into the wall.
Yeah, it did look like that as well. We got this side-by-side battle now between Patrick and Levi for P3. Levi just fighting his way through the field after his pit stop. Now, he is on pressure tires as we're getting the switchback moving between Patrick and Levi. And we have a yellow flag.
Levi did not want a yellow flag at this point.
No, he would not. Looks like it was Josh Privet in the 9 is the car involved. Let's take a look. From what it looked like, it happened out of turn 2. So following along with him here.
Well, I came back for the
Kevin.
came back at the
look
perfect
how
time, didn't I?
loose Josh got out of turn 2.
Were you watching what brought the caution out?
Yes, I am.
Ouch. 6th caution of the evening. 97 laps in. Not too bad still.
It just looks like Josh got so loose out of turn 2 and just couldn't save it. Just locking it down, making sure not to run up off the track into anyone else. But it looks like he didn't hit anything, so no damage done except to those tires and probably his pride.
We play iRacing, Grant. We have no pride.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
I'm kidding. These guys are very proud of what they do, and I would be too.
Now everyone has come down pit road,
There you go.
and I think Levi just beat all of them off pit road. He did. The benefit of having that first pit stall has turned out for the best for Levi that time. Gained, I think, 3 spots in that. But that gives him the lead. Now there are still 2 drivers still in pit road. That being the 33 and the 51 of Alexander Palma and Eric Wolf. Both of them seem to do some more repairs to their car as they're both leaving pit road right now. The pace car light's already coming off.
Looks like you got a couple guys going back down to pit, or going to pit. Joe Tardif, Stanley Thomas, and Josh Privet.
Yeah, they're probably topping off on fuel a little bit because we are getting close. This would put everyone within 1 stop, but for some people, they may be able to stretch that fuel just those extra few laps and make it to the end. We have 37 laps to go. And we were seeing a few people make it 36 laps on its tank. So this is going to be really close.
It's definitely a good race for the Windy City this evening.
It is. Now with those drivers, they are going to have to save a lot because they only made it 36 laps because of other yellow flags. Pace car coming down.
Well, these guys might have 1 lap pit plan, whether there's a car or not.
That's all very good. Just how the tires are.
The question is when. That's it. So we got Levi McCarty jumping off that start line with Patrick Hernandez really close there in the second, but he has got Fletcher Quigley right on his bumper and Travis Droney trying to come up beside him. Now they are almost door to door now, 2 wide for second place. And Travis looks to have taken it, but will he be able to keep it?
Not clear of Patrick that time.
Not yet, no. He is definitely keeping his distance. Looks like Patrick is coming up a little bit on him.
Car caught now in between Patrick Hernandez and Fletcher Quigley in P4 here. As Patrick Hernandez is loose.
Yeah, I saw Patrick Hernandez go off the track, and he is actually falling back quite a bit. He is in the grass right now.
And there he is.
Well, hopefully now, like I said, Patrick can get up and go when he wants to. Let's see if he can make it back up the field. Because we still have 32 laps to go here in the race. What are your thoughts on it, Devin?
This for Patrick a bunch in the past weeks where he gets loose and it's yet still able to get through the field. So if a caution does come out, I still think he is a dark horse to win this race.
Well, there you go, Patrick. If you can hear us, you got a lot of people got your back. Wait to see what you can do. But now we've got Travis and Levi back in their familiar battle for your first position. It's like we were here about 60 laps ago.
Yep. Ooh, that was a close one. In between David Burnley and Alex Italy. They almost just collided going into turn one when David was coming up off of the apron.
Now, sometime tonight, we have got to get with him on how to pronounce his name.
Yes, we do.
Is it bad I want to call him?
Battle.
Is it bad that I want to call him David Caligula? And for viewers out there with us on the stream, if anybody knows who Caligula is, because I feel really dorky right now. But it looks like Travis Stroney might be taking that first spot if he can get past Levi McCarty.
Don't look now, Fletcher's right behind him.
Oh, he ain't giving up.
I have a feeling these guys have decided that they're not even going to try to save fuel right now.
Well, I mean, maybe they know they've got to stop one more time, whether they save or not, you know, because they didn't pit, but what, right before 100? So I'm going to pull out my pit strategy. Yeah, so these guys have, looks like they came off of pit lane on at 98, so it looks like they all got 10 laps in. And I don't think you can't do that. I mean, 37, it would be hard pressed, you know. So maybe they are all focusing and, you know, resigning themselves to at least one more pit stop. Because we are 109 laps in out of 135. Definitely gunning toward that finish line. Travis Stroney in your first spot, Levi McCarty in second, Fletcher Quigley in third, Abram Moon in fourth, David Kalogi in fifth, Alex Tilley in sixth, Dominic Privet in seventh, Chris Campbell in eighth, Grant.
Alexander Palma has brought his car back up to 9. Stanley Thomas is in 10th, Eric Wolf is in 11th, Patrick Hernandez back there in 12th, Josh Privet in 13th, and Joe Cardiff is back in 14th. Having a rough day for him today.
Well, and everybody knows he did have a little problem with his screen earlier, but luckily, you know, it did get fixed. So I was hoping to see him at least advance through the field a little bit. We will see. Now, Devin, I know you were telling us a little about Patrick Hernandez, but what about Joe Tardif? What are the chances of him, you know, jumping through the field?
This will possibly wait for a caution to happen. But if he gets to a point where it feels like there might not be a caution and you're already getting close on that fuel, he's going to start that green flag pit stop run and probably be the first one going down the pit road.
Well, it's definitely a good strategy to have. Go ahead and get it done, get it out of the way. Just not too far back.
Typically, you want to.
It seems strategies that like come down pit road early and it would bring everyone else down because they know how much time they lose.
Oh, okay. But Devin, you were saying, sorry, typically?
Go ahead.
Didn't mean for us to cut them off there. I want to get everybody's perspective in here. Like I said, I look to you guys as the experts.
Still got a tight battle here in between Levi and Fletcher.
Oh, looks like Travis actually went back quite a bit.
Yeah, he's back in, I'm showing you back in P6.
Travis Strong's car?
Say again?
Is there any damage on Travis's car or no?
Let
I'm seeing some damage on his right front. Looks like he may have slapped the wall.
Yeah, I don't see anything on the left front. So right front, I do have some crumple.
Oh,
He
I
just
know
got that
this
wall
site.
again. Looks like he is
Yeah,
getting
I know
loose.
this site completely. No, he's burned up that right front tire. He is getting tight off the corners.
You guys would know. Like I said, thank you for being here. But I do see the lack of control there.
Yeah, he's the past 3 laps. I'm showing from the leader, Fletcher. He has lost a second each lap. So he's been dropping like a rock right now.
It looks like Fletcher Quigley's trying to take that first spot. Almost got a full pass on Levi McCarty. It's just a matter of getting in front of him and blocking him from catching back up, and it looks like he just did.
Got some other news. It looks like Josh Privet has actually had his car towed.
Nope, gotta bring him in. We have 19 laps to go. Well, I don't know. Let's not bring him in yet. Let's see. Is he going to come out of the pit?
Oh, he brought himself here. Josh Privet, you got Grant, Mark, and Devin in the booth. You got a copy.
He is muted.
He muted himself.
Because he wants to listen to your beautiful voice, Grant. Hey, Josh, can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you guys. I felt like doing you guys. I heard watching this lead for a race for the lead here. It's getting pretty dicey here.
Oh yeah, they're doing real good though.
I mean, from practice all the way up until now, I could never get the setup right. Couldn't get the feel of this racetrack. I looped it coming off of 4, and I didn't want to cause a yellow because I know there's some strategy going on, saving fuel and such. So I just parked it for the night and watched the battle for the win.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoy the shots from the stands then.
Always. Oh, this is getting interesting.
Yep. Levi is coming in. Travis Stroney came in the lap before.
Letting Fletcher Quigley lead a couple laps, but the question is when are they going to come in? Because you definitely don't want to come in, way too early, but you don't want to go in too late. You won't have time to move back up.
Correct. Chris Campbell is also in the pits this time.
I do know that
Fletcher is coming in.
Oh, hey, you got Josh trying to talk there, Grant. Hold up. Go, Josh.
Sorry, I forgot I was not muted, guys. Sorry.
Okay. Easy mistake. Abram Moon is now in the lead.
Oh yes, Fletcher went ahead and came down pit too.
See if anyone comes down pit road this time. Looks like the leader's going to stay out. Well as the top 5. Looks like, Eric Wolf and Alexander Palma coming into the pit this time. Still leaving Abram Moon, Alex Tilley, David Closer, and Dominic Privet out there. Stanley Thomas and Patrick Hernandez also have not come in yet.
So, Devin, what do you think on the late green flag pits? What is the good strategy?
Typically, if you want to run with the leaders, you got to pit with the leaders.
but it's not a terrible idea to go a lap or two after, get that extra point for leading lap, and then having the pressure tires to gain back on the leader.
Definitely some
We
good
have a
insight.
yellow.
Oh, while the guys were in the pit, ooh. How is that gonna affect them? What happened to cause a caution?
Looks like it was Fletcher involved.
And our caution flags should be the last one, brought to us by the Ocala Design Group, proud sponsor of Impact Racing and the EMM series. You want to pull that up for me, Grant?
Yep, I'm ready when you are.
You're there, buddy.
Riding with Fletcher here, it looks like he's going around the driver of Stanley Thomas, it looks like, in his 92 machine. And looks like he just kind of gets turned, or they both went for the same real estate. And just slides down into the grass.
Now I'm curious to see how that is going to affect the guys that had just taken the pit.
So I do know that there was some strategy being played. There were some of the leaders that didn't pit there in that sequence that were saving. So it looks like some of these cars that are pitting are going to try and play the fuel mileage game. Looks like that kind of threw that out the window.
Ooh,
Yep.
yeah. I hate seeing caution come out when so many guys are doing the green flag pit strategy. It does look like these guys are not laps down, which is a good thing, but they are still quite far back. Especially with Quigley now in the 13th spot. Looks like he is a minute and 23 seconds back.
Got a nice shot of our face car driver.
Hey, no pictures, no pictures. That'd be funny. Now I want to Photoshop myself in the pace car.
See if the pace car lights go out this time. They do not. One more lap of yellow. It will probably be a 7-lap shootout, if my math is correct here.
I am looking at it. It looks like some of those guys that stayed out on that green flag and pit here still maintain some track position on Levi. So we might be in for a show here, guys, watching Levi come through the field.
Oh, I want to see Levi. Always keeping an eye out for Levi and Patrick. But Joe Tardif is.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying Joe Tardif's also rounding out the top 5, so he has a chance to come up the field a little bit too.
And all those guys are on fresh tires, so this is the first time they've really been up front. So it'll be really interesting to see some of these new players with so many laps to go, see how this turns out.
Oh yeah.
It does look like we're going to have 3 drivers take the wave around this time. Those being Travis Stroney, Christopher Campbell, and Eric Wolf.
I think that'll put Abram Moon to the lead, if I'm not mistaken.
That would be correct. Abram Moon is currently in the lead.
Yeah, followed right by Alex Tilley, Dominic Privet in 3rd, Patrick Hernandez in 4th, Joe Tardif rounding out the top 5, Levi McCarty in 6th, Stanley Thomas in 7th, David Pologi was in 8th, Travis Stroney was in 9th, Chris Campbell in 10th, Eric Wolf in 11th, Alexander Palma in 12th, and Fletcher Quigley in 13th.
And then
get our ticker
both
up.
Josh Privet and Ryan Robertson have put their cars behind the wall. So everyone's on the lead lap here that is racing.
I think we're gonna be in for a show, guys.
I think you're right on that. The rest of the field catching up right here. With the pace car lights being out.
Yep, and we
We'll have
are
to see how this finishes out.
So yeah, you were right on that. Looks to be it'll be about 7 laps to go once the pace car takes off the field. Nope, 8 laps to go actually. So we are back green flag racing. Again, Abram Moon in first, Dominic Privet in second. Alex Tilley fell back a little bit. Patrick Hernandez in third. Alex in fourth. So it looks like Patrick is taking up and challenging the number 5. Oh, and is he going to be able to take and keep that position? Yes, he is in first.
Did an amazing job restarting from P4.
Oh,
Yep,
caution.
correcting.
Yep. Go ahead and bring that up for us, see what we got there, Grant.
Looking here actually from Fletcher's point of view, unfortunately involved. Looks like Travis Stroney and Thomas collide out of turn 4, and there was nowhere for Fletcher to go. He couldn't slow down in time.
That is the first time I've seen a driver review of a spin cycle.
Yeah, sorry for anyone watching that wasn't ready for that.
The only problem about a tight race and a tight fight for the lead or for the finish is, the chance of wrecking. That's.
Yep. Oh my god, the pace car.
Look, people don't realize he's the fastest car on the track, all right? And he also uses the least amount of fuel. Little fun fact for everybody.
Yep.
Is that a Ford Taurus? That looks like a Ford Taurus.
I always look at it being closer to the Cadillac CTS.
Oh, could be.
But it is an unbranded pace car, I believe.
Right, well, as much as I want to do the side-by-side, I'm actually going to go back full screen. That way, when we go back racing, I want to watch this battle play out, because it looks like we will be in the green-white checker area.
Agreed. Now, we may actually get a natural occurring green-white checker this time, but we do have 3 green-white checkers in this race.
Yeah, and then depending on how tight the battle is, because, you never know. Especially in Chicagoland, like you said, you can get loose or tight off of the turns and lose a little bit of control, and then bam. Now, Josh, do you have any thoughts on, keeping control in the turns?
What do you mean?
Well, so I noticed in the turns here in Chicagoland, like, it's very easy to lose a little bit of control. Is there a way to kind of mitigate that?
I don't know, man. I think I might be the wrong person to ask because I'm in the garage. But I do know that the cars are on ice and way on edge to start a run. And really, all the way through, I could not get the car balanced at all. Kudos to some of these guys that have been able to run up front all day. But She was definitely slick out there. And it was weird. It was a weird day, that's for sure. I've never really had a race like this where it's been this slick out. I think the best line to run was maybe the middle to top, but even there, if you get to the throttle too quick, the rear of the car is just going to step out and cause an issue, and that's some of the problems that I had tonight.
All right, yeah, we've seen that trouble with several cars. That's kind of why I was asking you, because Devin unfortunately hasn't run Chicagoland, and Grant has, but I don't think he's run it with the caliber of impact.
No, I have not.
Yeah, this was probably by far one of the more challenging draw races that I've been a part of so far this season, just based on car control. It was very hard to maintain for myself. So again, kudos to these guys that have been able to run up front all day.
Ooh, and it looks like our pace car lights are off, so we may be getting ready to go back green flag racing. And it looks like, Grant, you were almost right. It was 1 lap away from a naturally occurring green-white checker.
Actually, it's showing 3 laps right now, but it'll be 2 laps to go at the line.
Yeah, this is still natural green white checkered.
Oh, it is? Okay, sorry about that. I miscounted by 1.
Nope, you're fine. I still have communication on the radio with the driver, so I can kind of hear it from there.
All right, well, we are back green flag racing with Patrick Hernandez up in the top spot. Dominic Privet, Abram Moon and Dominic Privet are battling it out for second. 2 wide racing right here. And the 18.
Levi McCarty making it 3 wide.
Oh, and they're gunning it for the end of the race there. It's like they are all chasing Patrick for the moment.
He cleared both of them.
Dang, that was impressive. All right, so white flag out. We're going to watch Patrick Hernandez because he is the current leader. See if Levi McCarty can make that jump. He is still about 0.4 of a second behind him, but he is moving up.
I think it's going to be too little too late.
Yeah, I do believe so. But that is still an amazing...
4.
And we have our winner.
Spin! Coming to the line. Oh my god!
Dang, that was good.
Just watch Dominic Privet go into the catch fence.
Did he really?
I think so.
Okay, well, you bring that up. I'm going to go side by side. I'm going to go ahead and bring the guys in.
Well, guys, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys letting me join up here the last few laps. I'll go ahead and step out, let you guys do your end of race duties. You guys have a great night.
All right, Josh, thank you, sir.
Have a good one as well. Now, looking here from Dominic Privet, down here, looks like the 5 of Abram Moon was trying to do a little side drafting to make sure he stayed in 3rd. Spun them around and pretty much in front of the field who were going at full speed. Gets collided by Joe Tardiff into the catch fence.
Dang. Now let's see how long he stays there. That's the good question. Oh, he's gone.
Not much long.
All right.
Not long at all.
I have got everybody in the waiting room. We're going to bring up our first guy, Abram Moon, who actually tied for the biggest mover tonight. Hey, Abram, this is Mark, Grant, and Devin in the booth. Do you got a copy?
I got you.
How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing all right. A little disappointed, but still solid showing.
Well, you did good, man. So not only did you come in third, you actually tied with Joe Tardif for the biggest mover of the race. So, definitely kudos for both of those.
Yeah, we'll take that. My qualifying is never my strong suit, but in the long run, I like to think that I've got some speed.
So what happened at the end there? I saw Levi McCarty kind of took from the back and came up the second.
Yeah, he was gonna take his chance if he got it, and I told him to go for it. He thought he had something there at the end if he could have just had maybe another lap or two to get up there, but yeah, that was some exhilarating racing there the last couple laps.
Oh yeah, well it was definitely fun to watch, man. And we actually had your fellow driver Devin in the booth with us, telling us a little bit about you guys' strategy and who to watch out for.
Yeah, it was. It didn't play out perfectly, but we had it pretty close to what we wanted to do.
Well,
We'll take P2 and P3.
Hey, there you go. It played out pretty well, and that's actually good points for you guys. But being on the podium and, one of the biggest movers, you got all the shout outs you want to give tonight. You got anybody in mind?
Just big shout out to my teammates Levi and Fletcher, and Fletcher for sponsoring us, Fairfield Motorsports, Fairfield Auto Group. Just pleasure to run his paints in his business, and it's a great time. We have a lot of fun.
All right. Well, again, congratulations. Man, look forward to seeing you next week in the last race of the regular season before the playoffs.
All right, sounds good. Can't wait.
All right, buddy. You have a good one, and we will talk to you soon.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Grant, do you want to give anybody an interview?
Well, I guess Levi would be next.
Well, it's up to you, whoever you want to.
I'd say Levi.
Hey, Levi, this is Grant, Mark, and Devin Johnson in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Well, tell us, what was your strategy there on that last screen, that last restart?
I didn't have enough fuel to make it. Travis, Fletch, and I were racing hard up there, and I figured we would get a caution, and then have enough to make it, but I just didn't feel like we were gonna get one, and I was like, well, just mix it up and pit now, and I had an extra set of tires, so I put those on and said even if we do get one, I could still have a chance depending on when the caution fell, and then we did get it. I got the wave around, was able to really crank through the field there on the restarts, and I just needed one more lap. I knew there was something funky going on with the pace car there. Like we met the pace car weird when the caution came out, and then there was a bunch of cars that got waved around, so we ended up losing like an extra lap on the second caution there. So that ultimately cost me. But oh my god, that was fun racing with all those guys up there. Just a blast. Travis, Fletch, just a lot of fun sliding around on the track with those guys.
Well, and we were floored that last minute jump to second, dude. We thought it was going to be Abram Moon and Dominic Privet, and you just jumped up and said, "Hey guys, I'm here."
Yeah, well, I had a little bit fresher tires than both of those guys, I think, or I don't know how it ended up working out, but yeah, I gotta talk to Dom. I mean, I feel bad for kind of putting them in the 3 wide there, but if I wanted a shot at it, I kind of had to go for it there.
Well, being on the podium, second place, man, you got all the shout outs you want to give. Do you have anybody in mind?
Yeah, Fairfield Auto Group, Fairfield Motorsports, Fletcher and Abe. Glad they were both able to make the race tonight. We had a ton of fun. All 3 being back on the track and racing together. It was a lot of fun, and I look forward to next week. And
are you looking forward to Kansas? Like, is Kansas a good track for you?
100%.
Awesome.
One of my favorites. So it'll be good.
Well, good. We look forward to seeing you, man, and hopefully we can interview you again in the booth.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right, Levi. You have a good night. All right, we are on to our first place finisher, Patrick Hernandez. Hey, Patrick, this is Mark, Grant, and Devin in the booth. You got a copy?
Loud and clear.
Welcome back to the first place position, sir. How you doing tonight?
I still can't believe that I still won, but yeah, I'm good, sir.
It's like I talk to you almost every week that we're in the booth, buddy.
I guess.
So, did you have a strategy tonight?
My strategy, not wreck the car. The car was loose, was tight, was slow. Man, the car was anything but fast, you know, and I don't know. I on the last restarts, I get loose in turn 2. I spin to the grass, and I'm sitting at P13. You know, like, man, my race is over. I'm done. There's no way I'm gonna recover from this. So I decided to start saving some fuel, you know, just in case. Then I see the guys start come to pit road, and I kept saving fuel, you know, trying to catch a miracle, and a miracle came, and I was able to restart on P4. Then I got to second place. No, my bad, second. I don't know, but I don't know. I managed to get to P1, and with that restart, man, I can tell you, one more lap, and the race was for Levi. He was super quick tonight. He was on another dimension tonight. So I'm thankful that the restart was 2 laps to go, because one more lap and I was gonna be fried.
All right. Well, we're still glad to see you up there. Yeah, you and Levi definitely did battle it out there at the end, and we were looking in anticipation to see who would take it. But you did it. You got it. You got the first position, man. Do you have any shout outs for us this evening?
Oh yeah, like always, Toyota, Ray Brigg, all the guys in my car, all the guys from the league, you guys for delivering awesome broadcast. Couple of friends that are seeing the race. See you guys. We did it. And that's it.
All right, Patrick. Well, we look forward to seeing you in Kansas next week. You looking forward to that one?
Kansas is one of my favorite places to race. So I think and I believe that I should have more speed that I had tonight. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you. Maybe we can talk to you in the booth again.
I hope.
All right, buddy. You have a great night, man, and we will talk to you later.
See you guys. Have a nice one.
All right, guys. Well, you heard it. This is the race. Race number 9 here in Chicago. Second to last race of the regular season before the playoffs. Now, tonight we had myself, Brandon Turner, and Devin Thompson, along with Josh Privet there at Devin, Grant, do you guys have anything else for us? I definitely look forward to that. Kevin, you got anything, buddy?
Oh, I just want to thank you guys as well. You guys always put on a great show for us as we were racing. It is kind of fun being on this side for once, and Kansas should also be really fun. It's a multi-group track that should have a lot of interesting racing, just like today did.
Well, and if you ever in any of the races you can't make it to drive, if you can either me or Grant can take a night off, and the other two can run it. We'd love to have you in the booth, man. You know, you're fun to talk to. Just didn't get to talk as much tonight. Yeah.
A little harder on this side, being in vacation and not having the race live in front of me. But yeah, you guys can always call me up during a race at any point, even while driving. So just shoot me a call.
All right, buddy. Well, you enjoy the rest of your vacation. Definitely try to make the best out of it.
Will do. Thank you, guys.
All right, buddy. Well, this is Mark, Grant, and Devin from Southern Broadcast Gaming Network on behalf of Impact Racing. I want to tell everybody, have a great week. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so we are halfway through that work week already. So you guys have a great week, a great rest of your night, and God bless you. We will see you next week in Kansas.